Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nexus Gaming Series Nexus Division matchup of gillyShark at Bingo Night versus Baby on Board. My name is Bahamut, and we are going to go ahead and get into our first draft of this series. And of course, while we wait for some bans to come through, as always, let's go ahead and check out everyone's favorite screen, the map screen. Now, of course, as always, I have not updated this because I am great at my job, but let's go ahead and get you caught up as to how we got to Sky Temple. I know it shows Garden of Terror, but that's because I forgot to update one icon in all of this. Regardless, the members of gillyShark at Bingo Night won the coin flip, opting for first pick priority, banning out Towers of Doom and Alterac Pass. The members of Baby on Board will ban out Volsky, Foundry, and Dragonshire, and choose to take us to Sky Temple for map number 1. We get back into the draft, and we're already going to be seeing that we have a Tracer Hogger ban from the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night, Rhaegar and Joanna from the side of Baby on Board. What is the first pick from the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night? It's going to be the Hanzo. Hanzo to be grabbed. That does check something off of their bingo board. Hey Noble, what's up? It's been a while since you've been able to catch one of these. Well, welcome in. I'll be doing a live cast tomorrow as well at 5 o'clock PDT, so 1 hour earlier from now, and that'll be Running Wild versus Boogans Forever. So Nexus Division matchup of this one, and we'll do some other match before that, but either way, yeah, we have a live cast, and I hope you all are having a fantastic evening. Thank you for joining me for this series, and we're going to see, can gillyShark at Bingo Night win and get bingo, or will it be just a bingo and a loss? Who knows? Who actually knows? Hanzo, Stukov, Tyrael. Okay. Dahaka, Falstad on the opposing side. So double global up against what's looking a little juicy here. No Lieutenant Morales. I don't know what half the draft chat is right now between these two teams. Love all your casts, but live casts feel extra special. My girlfriend and I watch them whenever we can. Oh, well, thank you so much. And hello to you and your girlfriend. Thank you for watching. Thanks for supporting the stream. You know, you can support the stream further with some subs. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll ask for subs after the game, not during the live draft. So Blaze to be banned out on the right-hand side. Okay. Don't want to deal with that on the side of Baby on Board. As we have an Anubrak ban as well, so don't want to deal with Cocoon, Burrow. I mean, it's, yeah, I think the Anubrak ban is really good. Diablo is still up and available. Garrosh is still up and available. ETC, Very, and there's quite a few options still for the side of Baby on Board. May's available, but she doesn't feel the best, to be honest. Her zoning control on a map like this could be beneficial, so maybe May's okay, but I feel like I'd rather have an ETC and like go for either Mosh Pit or another global. Let's see what we get here from the side of Baby on Board. It's going to be the Murden, the character I did forget about. I was trying to rack my brain really quickly about all the tanks we could possibly have, and Murden is going to be picked up with the Anduin. Leap of Faith is a great talent as well. Noble, thank you.
I will follow you to the end of the world. Subscribed.
I mean, if you're gonna bully me into it.
Yeah, I bullied you into it. Thank you. No, seriously, thank you for the tier 1 for 4 months. I'll get your raffle ticket at the end of the stream. Rexar, Raynor grabbed by the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night. So hitting some of those bingo points, we'll see if they can actually confirm all of them, because I believe one of them is like win with Rexar and one of them is like pick Rexar or something like that. All I saw Kage say was taco meat, and I'm in. What are we getting for dinner, Kage? Congratulations to Rob Dog. Oh, I must have missed something. Oh, wow. Congratulations, Rob Dog. Sorry, I had to scroll up for a second. I didn't see that message. Congratulations, bud. Nice. All right, Zeratul, the last pick for the side of Baby on Board. I gotta say, Baby on Board's got a terrifying draft. They really have a scary draft. gillyShark at Bingo Night, they've got some tools, they've got some plays here, but I don't know. I'm kind of leaning onto the members of Baby on Board on this one. I will start a Twitch prediction. You got a minute 30 from when you're probably hearing me talk about this to get your predictions in. I'm going to go ahead and swap us over to this screen. That way you can see who's on what as we load on into map number 1, Sky Temple, in our live best of 3 matchup. As I said, get your gambles in. You got a minute or so to start gambling who wins Sky Temple, or which team wins Sky Temple. Thank you again, Noble, for the tier 1 for 4. Alrighty. So this is actually perfect timing because you can gamble while we're still loading into this. Oh, well, of course I say that, then we load it instantaneously almost. Alrighty. Here we go into map number 1. We have gillyShark at Bingo Night on the left-hand side. Schumann on the Rainer. EKB is on the Hanzo. Kaimo Tripson on the Stukov. Stark on the Tyrael. Chessluder on the Rexar. And, of course, Misha to play Misha. Over on the right-hand side, we are looking at Baby on board. Crush on this Muradin. Tarask or Kyle Ferguson on the Anduin. Mockery playing the Falstad. Cavalier Guest on the Dahaka. And Porky on the Zeratul. As we get into mid lane, we check out our level 1s and we make sure we have player vision set up. Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and see what happens here as we have, we actually get some insight as to the priority from Falstad and from Dahaka as they burn both of their globals. 75-second cooldown for both, but meanwhile in bottom lane, while the globals were used to go to top, gillyShark at Bingo Night start doing, well, some juicy things on the bottom lane. Stark does go back to his Alduran's Might. Really good timing on that from Stark. I do have to be honest, that timing window, I mean, yes, he has a little bar and you can see it, but basically to nearly take down an entire tower and then like blink back at the last second. Just really good synergy, really good communication with the team. Let's focus in on what's happening across the map because this is Nexus Division and things are moving quickly. Porky in the mid lane gets about 50% of one of the towers. Meanwhile in top lane, Cavalier is going to be pushing up a wave. We already have Misha and Rexar to try and catch that experience that was missed because there is, as you can see, a little bit of experience missed by by Chessluder as Cavalier was clearing those waves a little bit quickly. And we'll see if this starts to really add up. Kaimo Tripson in mid lane, tanking a little bit, has to, well, I mean, Kaimo's doing Kaimo things. He's gonna just tank a lot of damage as he likes to do so. Hey, somebody did it! I don't know who, but thank you! Somebody, and that was actually the Tomb of the Spider Queen right there, as you see those mandibles come out from that, from the Harrison Jones escape well. Whoever did that, thank you. Fabrizio, good to see you, bud. I'll do my best to read chat, but this game is moving quickly. So we have the camp on the left-hand side to be grabbed as well by gillyShark at Bingo Night. Now, we talk about this top lane camp quite a bit, and the reason being is that if you can get the top lane camp pushed into the gate and take down the gate, then if you grab the top lane objective, you can confirm the top lane fort as well. But I don't know if gillyShark at Bingo Night will be focusing onto that. I feel like their game plan, like it is almost always on this map, is push bottom hard, and get boss, push bottom hard, and win the game. At least, that's what I feel like I've seen in the past. Cavalier looking for the drag, won't connect. The rest of the team, they're around, but they're going for the camp on the right-hand side. Cavalier is stepping out. Is any drag available? Drag is available. Misha gets the charge. Lurking arm from Kaimo, a little bit of gatekeeping, if you will. Do want to point out that we have EKB going into the storm, the target practice at level 1 with the storm bow. Also explosive arrows for wave clear, so increased damage. I wonder if we'll see the flawless technique at level 16. I personally like it. I wonder if we see spell power at 7. That might be the indicator. Flawless technique with the spell power is so insane with the amount of damage that you can actually output at level 16. You can chunk for nearly like 1500 with a Q auto. Cavalier getting low, burrows under the ground. The camp is being pushed into the gillyShark side of the map. Things are looking good when it comes to the pressure, but things are cleared also out very quickly by gillyShark at Bingo Night. A first objective phase looking good to Baby on board as they get mid and top. A few shots out of both. Cavalier standing still, avoids the arrow from Hanzo, the Stormbow, and it seems like that's going to be the trade on objectives. It's going to be top lane to the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night, and the mid lane to go over to the side of Baby on board. I believe the command you're looking for, John Kruger, is butts up. Baby on board will hit level 7 first. You can look and see later on where that experience deficit is starting to form. And meanwhile in bottom lane, Porky and Cavalier playing the globals, getting some value, opening things up. By comparison, that's about equal. A little more damage on the actual gate, but still about equal bottom lane. Dahaka still down here. Meanwhile, in top lane, Schumann wants to confirm this. Stormbolt from Crush will not connect. Mockery barrel rolling in, trying to get the damage. Nice penetrating round. Forces back Crush and Mockery. And it seems like that's as much siege that will be had in top lane, but still, the top lane fort sitting around, what, 2,220 HP out of 15,000. Mid lane, Porky might be revealed by Stark. No, the Eldruins will not be able to do that, and Stark continues to siege through the wave, or at least auto through the wave. Skimming through some of the talents, just looking to see what we've got here. I also just realized I looked over at the gamble, and it's like 1.6k to like 9.2k. So some baby on board fans in chat, it looks like, tonight. Or maybe it's because I literally said I favored the draft. Who knows? Who knows? Stark gonna try and get out of here. Eldruins will get the disengage if necessary. Stukov, Kaimo. The threat of Kaimo being around, Porky's thinking that there's some around here. Mockery is gonna fly in. Kaimo trips in. First blood goes over to the side of Baby on board, and Porky goes back to the camp that was leashed. Let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what those look like, as we do have top lane siege continuing. Stark and Chestlet are trying to take down the fort. Meanwhile, in bottom lane, siege giants that were already grabbed are starting to arrive at the fort front gate. And just looking at some of the numbers really quickly. Siege, really good for the Rexar, 31,000. Look at the Dahaka, though, 43,000, 44,000 roughly. And damage-wise, Falstead's nearly 1,000 over the Hanzo, but this is still pretty early. As we take a look at the experience breakdown, minions, you can see, is a little bit of a minion deficit here. Of course, the heroic deficit is there, and structures as well. So we're seeing that where that slight advantage goes into the side of Baby on board. I know so many of the Baby on board people, and they're all good people. What are you saying about the gillySharks at Bingo Night? They're not good people. I'm just kidding. Alrighty. Alright, let's focus in, because we do have the objective up and available. Zeratul in the bush, completely invisible. Completely invisible, as Porky has been standing still this entire time. Just going to get the EKB vision really quickly, see what they're seeing on the side of both of these teams. Sonic Arrow does go out. That might have revealed Porky, not 100% sure. Still. Seems like gillyShark at Bingo Night had the vast majority of this. VP onto 2 in the backline. Cavalier comes in with the brush stock as well. Light Bomb beautifully timed. Zeratul with a huge cleave, and that's one to go down. Rainer to fall. Gust into the wall. Mockery splitting EKB. Porky wants the kill, and Porky finds the kill. This is looking like Kaimo trips in all alone on this island, quite literally on the bottom of the map. Does go down. Stark gets the Eldruins over the wall. Chest Looter continues to siege and double soak through mid and top. Top lane fort should fall in all of this, but here comes the secondary prize. Not even a consolation prize. This is like prize on top of prize. You get a double kill, you get the bottom lane objective, and you get boss. Things are looking good for Baby on board. Do want to point out that Chess did find the fort through the top lane. Dahaka does take down the bottom lane fort and continues to soak. A level lead has formed between both these teams, and we're looking at Bruiser Camp for gillyShark at Bingo Night. 13 talent tier will go over to the side of Baby on board first, and we're looking even more so as that gap is starting to form between these two teams, and it's hard for gillyShark at Bingo Night to do anything right now, but luckily for them, it's just camps on the map. Actually, Dahaka mid lane might be threatened here. Sanctification up in about 10 seconds. Cavalier has a drag onto Stark, but I don't think he's really threatened. Isolation does connect onto him. He autos onto the tower to make sure he's not taking any damage. Misha comes through with the charge for the stun. Bottom lane boss takes down one tower. A little bit of damage onto the gate. Mid lane fort, dear lord, on a sliver of HP. 220 HP to be exact. Misha does have 15. I guess Rexar too. It's 15 out of the 25 stacks on the Hunter-Gatherer, so that armor will be coming through soon. Hanzo still working his way through that level 1 quest. A little rough right there. Not sure if they have the entire... I don't think I can check in this mode. Actually, can I? So they've hit every hero once at least. Hyperion for the top lane to slow things down. Look at Crush in the flank position on the bottom, setting up for a flank position. Misha should die here. 25, yeah, I was about to say, that's no HP. Crush in here jumps over the wall, the leap of faith to pull him back. Everything is fine and dandy to the side of Baby on board, as we have Cavalier still pushing bottom lane. Siege Giants are here, but still, Cavalier, oh wait, Brushstock in from Cavalier. It's just over to the camp on the right-hand side. 50 stacks on Mockery's Falstead, doing a fantastic job with that. 13s on the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night. They've got a level and a quarter difference. Yeah, level and a quarter or so. However you want to split it. Level and a half, whatever. Still down in experience, but they need to do something sooner than later. Porky gets a cleave, gets the blink back out. Weighted Pustule not connecting onto him. A little bit late on that one. Healing Pathogen spread around. We do have the Virulent Reaction. Cavalier split from the team, but does have the level 4 to be that Lurker Strain to be able to knock people back. Invisibility, movement speed, whatever. You know, I think he gets a cup of tea as well in there as well. So, the objective is up. gillyShark at Bingo Night are kind of looking for a fight, and I think maybe on board they just want to just go for objective and trade. Mid lane objective will get shots into top lane fort. Bottom lane objective gets bottom lane shots into bottom fort. So this is pretty beneficial to gillyShark at Bingo Night because they can equalize in some of the structures. Granted, this is going to be periodic catapult pressure in all 3 lanes in favor of Baby on board. Have I seen Mockery play Tracer with an Xbox controller? I have not. All right, shots. Let's see what the difference is. So the keep front gate is going to fall here. Yeah, the keep front gate should go down. Bottom lane, so... All right, well, gillyShark at Bingo Night, they're not crawling back quickly. Still a 2-level difference between these two teams, as I can show you that experience breakdown. Mercenaries is 1 factor by about 1,000. Minions by about 4,000. Passive... a little bit. Doesn't really count for much. Structure's up quite high, but also, of course, heroic kill difference. That is big, as we have nearly a 10k difference between these teams. Somewhere in the 8 to 9 range realistically. $16's in favor for Baby on board still. Porky cleaving into the wave, and this is big for the Zeratul. I think Tyrael just used a voice line. Singularity Spike not connecting onto Stark right there. Quickly checking boss on a minute cooldown. Invade onto the camp on the left-hand side as we have EKB's vision. It seems like gillyShark at Bingo Night, they're focused onto wave clear right now. Focused on to getting level 16. Porky, though, let's swap vision. Dahaka brush talks in. Porky comes in as well. Isolation onto the Rexar. Gus from Falstad into the corner. Mockery getting some decent damage. Crush gets onto the point. Kyle over there as well on the Anduin. And I think that right there is going to be a stolen camp. Stark was considering. He does have the Eldruin's Might. He does have the Holy Ground. It was right there, but doesn't go for it. Not worth burning the, 90-second cooldown on Sanctification. Top lane for keep front gate being assailed right now. And this is what I was noting earlier. Since there's no structures in mid, bottom, or top, or excuse me, no forts in mid, bottom, and top, this next objective, top lane, will shoot top lane. So pushing out this lane is huge for Baby on board because they are solidifying themselves a keep with that. Now, I don't know if Porky saw that weighted pustule. He had to have. Blinks into the bush. Misha's right there. Sees the enemy, just sticking onto this vision for a couple seconds here. Now let's swap vision really quickly. gillyShark at Bingo Night able to get the able to get the boss right there, not the objective. Hey, bosses seem like objectives from time to time. Hanzo, big arrow onto a few enemy heroes. That's going to be some damage, but where's the follow-up? Where's the Rainer? Where's the Hanzo Sanctification to save Stark? Cavalier getting low. That's going to be a VP in the back line. Stark getting low. He jumps into the VP. That's a light bomb from the Anduin. Stark going to try and use the explosion to do something here, and it's just onto the Siege Giants. Things looking... Whoa! Zeratul getting chunked right there. Gus from Falstad. Chest leader pushed into the corner. Don't know if he has any feign death available, and he does die. A 1 for 2 in favor of Baby on board, but they're not done just yet. Crushinator, Mockery, they want to kill Kaimo. The dismount happens. Schumann getting into position to maybe get a penetrating round, but I think Kaimo is calling, I'm dead, I'm out, just let me die. Dahak up in top lane gets the channel onto the objective phase here. As I mentioned, it shoots the top lane keep. Taking a peek at what boss does through bottom. Finds some damage, but not enough to take it down. This is going to be top lane keep to fall to the objective. Bottom lane keep front gate already being pushed in by Baby on board. Things are not looking too good to gillyShark at Bingo Night. Their bingo card may look great, but the map is not looking in their favor as they still need to take down a mid lane fort, but they had just lost their top lane keep. Might lose their mid lane keep at the rate that it's going. This actually should be mid lane keep with the last 5 shots. I was waiting for me to be completely wrong. I'll be honest. Alright, camp on the right side to be grabbed by Baby on board. Massive wave in bottom lane. And we're finding ourselves consistently throughout this game. It's almost like the motif of the game. Baby on board, they got slightly ahead, and they are keeping this level lead that formed into a level and a half. And now it's a solid, I would say a solid 2-level lead to the side of Baby on board. Super strain for the Stukov as well for the late game. Whenever an ally with healing pathogen is stun rooted, they're instantly healed for 608 scaling HP. Hammering out from the Falstad. We do have catapults and wave being pushed up into the top. gillyShark at Bingo Night. Let's check out everyone's favorite useless stat. APM, because it doesn't calculate correct, and here's the storm. I mean, Kyle Ferguson just had 400 APM on an Anduin for a second right there. But anyways, that's going to be core shielding starting to drop. That's a Hyperion out. Mockery, look at his positioning for the Gust. It's going to be interrupted by the flailing swipes of the Stukov. Huge Gust into the wall with the wind tunnel. gillyShark at Bingo Night are getting cleaned up. The core shielding has already fallen. Core HP is starting to fall, but Porky, they want the extra kills. Crushing Eater jumps in. EKB gets the agility over the wall, but Porky sticks to him like glue. And that is looking like a lone Schumann to try and defend. Stark does his best as well. gillyShark at Bingo Night will fall on map 1. Baby on board. They find the pentakill, they find the core kill, and map 1 goes over to the side of Baby on board. GG. Well played. Alrighty. Wowee. Choose outcome. Baby on board. Okay, it went. Okay, sorry, I was just getting some map stuff organized for all these teams. So this is going to be map here, chosen by this team. Okay. All right, let me get back to Bandit and I. Actually, while we're waiting really quickly, any Prime gamers in chat? Any Prime gamers floating out in the sea that is Twitch chat? Anyone who's like, man, I really love this stream. I'm having so much fun. Bahamut's like the best streamer on Twitch, period, fact. Done, end of sentence. And I just want to support him in the wonderful boy that is Bandit. So, any Prime gamers floating out in the sea that is chat? Any primers? Any primers out there? Just you know, why not? Why not? Why not ask? Any primers out there? Okay, so let's update the team scores. I guess team score. And that's all good, that's all good, that's all good. I have everything ready to go, so I think let me just let them know that Caster are Spooky Worm, and they can go whenever they want. Oh wait, need ref, please. You have enough points for a bandit pass whenever redeemable. Nice, Fafin. All right, looks like gillyShark and Bingo Night are making some choices on. Oh, Nancy. Nancy, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you for the 600th sub in this channel. Holy shit, Nancy. Thank you for your 600th gifted sub. That is really, really nice of you. I cannot thank you enough. I really can't thank you enough. Holy shit, Nancy. Thank you. Holy Jesus. Thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you. That is absolute insanity. Thank you so much. I have something for Bandit, but I'll have to give it to him tomorrow, okay? You got a couple cuties with that one. Seriously, Nancy, thank you so much. Thank you so very much. It's so generous of you. I seriously cannot thank you enough. All right, looks like we're getting some player swaps for map 2. And we'll get into game in just a second. Yeah, I will do so. I will give a gift to Bandit tomorrow. I have to run out and get stuff. I have to run out to the butcher tomorrow, so I might as well try and run out and find something at the pet store as well. I'm gonna find something. I have the other half of that cupcake in the freezer, but I think I'm gonna save that for Bandit's birthday. I'm gonna go to the pet store. They might have something. Redeemed hydrate? Okay, I can hydrate. The deal is, if half a, yeah, because I only gave him half of the, it's a dog cupcake. So I only gave him half of it when we hit the last milestone. Because I get worried about giving him so much. I really do get worried about giving him way too much of something, so I just don't want him to get sick, because he does throw up like once a month. Like I'll wake up and I'll go to the living room, there's like that little, you know, everyone who has dogs understands this. There's a little bit of like that yellowish throw up. Like it's just like, it's like stomach acid or bile. Like once a month. Like it's like guaranteed. When, I don't know, but it's like once a month he does. And maybe it's usually probably because he eats something gross in the backyard, or he eats something on the walk and I just don't catch it because I'm not paying attention. So I get worried about his tummy, but that's because I have a weak tummy, so. Mockery is saying go 500 times. And we're going. Welcome. 500 was the first half. Oh, shoot, you're right. I think you were very much right with that. Yes. Okay, well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nexus Gaming Series Nexus Division matchup of gillyShark at Bingo Night versus Baby on Board. And we're heading into Curse Hollow for map 2. But if you're sitting at home saying, Bahamut, I don't know how we got here. I got you. There we go. I'm so sorry. The members of gillyShark at Bingo Night for the first map 1 coin flip, and they opted for first pick priority, banning out Towers of Doom and Out Direct Pass, while Sky Foundry Dragon Shard banned up by the side of Baby on Board. Baby on Board chose to take us to Sky Temple for map 1, even though it shows Garden of Terror, just ignore that. And they won that. As the losing team, gillyShark at Bingo Night can either choose map pick or first pick, and gillyShark at Bingo Night chose first pick, meaning Baby on Board chooses Cursed Hollow for map number 2. Let's go ahead and get back into the draft, and let's see what we got unfolding. Tracer Hanzo from the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night. Baby on Board, they're going to ban out Joanna Rhaegar. First pick to gillyShark at Bingo Night. What do they grab? Your dog throws up when he gets nightmares? That's so sad. Because how do you like not let that happen? Like, I could have the best day on earth. I could have a fantastic day, and I could still get night terrors. I could have a great day where I go to the theme park with friends, and we have some beverages, we get Korean barbecue. I could still guarantee that I could have night terrors in that night. God, those are awful. Alrighty, so Dahaka first pick from the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night. Brightwing to the side of Baby on Board. That's a really, really good start from Baby on Board. I'm not going to lie. I really like their start here, specifically because it doesn't show what they're going into. They can go into control composition. They can go dive heavy composition. They could just kind of play passively around the objective and look for like a Lost Vikings or something. There's a lot of different directions that Baby on Board can go, so I like what they've gotten so far, because it just doesn't show the direction they plan to go in. Whereas the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night, they are going for the 1-2 punch. Anubarak Greymane, very synergistic. Anubarak burrows in, he gets a stun. He follows up with a second stun. Greymane, he dives in with a Dark Flight. He's razor swiping, he's auto attacking, he's cutting you up. And Dahaka, Tongue Drag, plays into all of this as well. So I like what gillyShark at Bingo Night are doing. They are kind of showing what they plan to do, as we have 1, 2, 3 target bans onto Mockery. I mean, I wouldn't say it's all specific to Mockery, but Mockery plays Tracer, Mockery plays Hanzo, Mockery plays Falstad, all very, very, very well. So looks like Mockery is going to be a little targeted. I do see a Sergeant Hammer icon in chat, but I don't think that's what we're going to actually see. Zarya is on the bingo card for gillyShark at Bingo Night, and so is Malfurion. Okay. Let's see what this last pick is. Actually, while this last pick's coming through, I am going to get the prediction rolling here. Which team wins Cursed... I can't spell. Cursed Hollow. Whoa. I really like the Junkrat. The poke, the displacement, ETC is pretty cool here. ETC feels lacking to me, but he also does offer up a lot of really cool utility to the team. ETC can definitely offer up block party, speed metal. There's a lot of really good options for the ETC. I'm gonna go ahead and start the prediction because you should have seen the last draft pick by now, and I'll go ahead and swap us over here as we have got our load into map number 2. Could be the final map of the night. This could be the final map. I want to see some big gambles, chat. I believe in you. Big gambling time. Big, big, big gambling time. Baby on Board or gillyShark at Bingo Night? Are we heading to a map number 3, or are we heading to a victory for Baby on Board? Get your gambles in now. Not a single believer for gillyShark at Bingo Night. Disappointment. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into it because we're here, ready to go. We've got our map loaded up. On the left-hand side, gillyShark at Bingo Night trying to take us to a map 3 through Cursed Hollow. Lazy Hydra on the Anubarak, Chimotripsin on the Malfurion, Stark to play the Zarya, EKB on the Dahaka, and Schumann on the Hyper Carry Greymane. Over on the right-hand side, Baby on Board, Crushnator on the Muradin, Mockery on the Cassia with an illegal mount, Cavalier on the ETC, Kyle Ferguson, aka Taraska on the Brightwing, and Porky on that Junkrat. Let's get into the mid lane, check out our level 1s, and see what happens.
Let the battle begin.
That's it? 2.1k to 4.8? Nah, you can do better than that, chat. You can do so much better than that, chat. ETC sees Lazy Hydra and quite a few up here. Cavalier gets the phase shift from Brightwing. And that's going to be Brightwing to go down! This is my PSA to all the players out there. If you... Oh, no, Stark. Sidewall? 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 You want your payout? Well, maybe just believe in them winning. Believe it! All that for a tower. Let's actually look at the experience breakdown. Who came out on top? gillyShark at Bingo Night technically come out on top. They have more heroic experience and they get the structural experience. But it is a minimal gain. Not much of a gain over the enemy side. ETC a little far forward in top lane. gillyShark at Bingo Night, they're going for it. They're going to try and kill the ETC. Porky is going to have the concussion mine. Cavalier going to try and get back through the gate and will be able to do so. Well, with the way that things are being set up, gillyShark at Bingo Night are looking like they might lose some experience. But I do want to point out, EKB went into the enhanced agility. Now, Dahaka, when he taps a bush, has 120% movement speed. This increases it to a maximum of 140. When he's at 5 stacks, Dahaka will have mount speed after tapping a bush. But also keep in mind, it jumps your bonus movement speed duration from 2 seconds to 5. So maneuvering around the map is a lot quicker because you can have 5 seconds between having to tap a bush. Oh, Stark, I don't know if he can get out of this one alive as Lazy Hydra goes in. That's actually going to be a phase shift onto Crush, who gets the Dwarf Toss away. The phase shift from Brightwing does come through. That time, Brightwing was left in a good spot. That's my PSA. Always leave your Brightwing in a good spot. Don't let your Brightwing phase shift into death. Or do, I don't know. You play the game how you want. Barrier onto Lazy Hydra going in. It's just like top lane pressure, top lane pressure, top lane pressure from the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night, with this Dahaka doing double soak duties between lanes, and they're starting to fall a little bit behind in experience, and I feel like that is due to the minion waves. Let's actually check really quickly. That is, look, the minion experience is starting to falter on the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night. This double soak priority might not work out for them, as we do have the rotation down to the objective. Cassia, Dahaka will be brawling out in bottom lane. Mockery trying to build some free stacks up against Dahaka, but EKB doing a great job of playing within the minion wave. Much like when you play up against a Dahaka or even a Stitches, play within the minion wave to avoid some of those skill shots onto you. Lazy Hydra gets the barrier, but there's going to be one interrupt from Porky. Porky looking to angle, Kaimo trips in looking to tank some of this damage, as there is a concussion mine over the wall to make sure that this objective is delayed out. EKB on the Dahaka is going to go split soak. One of those, frag launcher grenades misses Schumann, but Schumann cancels the channel, looking like maybe, do I need to step in? Here comes the brush talk from the Dahaka into the flank position. Porky the target, concussion mine splits the enemy. Big! That's a double sleep from gillyShark at Bingo Night onto Mockery and Crushinator. Mockery low, but so is Lazy Hydra. Stark gets the barrier out. And Crush is able to Dwarf Toss away. Still 7 in favor. Lazy Hydra, Kaimo all bodying the damage from Porky. And no delay, as this is gillyShark at Bingo Night with the first channel and the first objective, Tribute Point. Or do, I'm a sign, not a cop. Bless you, Cat Peach. Alrighty, so our Siege Giants through the top lane for gillyShark at Bingo Night. Bottom lane has some siege pressure from babies on board. Mockery making sure they take out that side wall. It's free vision to the enemy. I do like that teams are pushing the opposing side boss lane, and I wonder if the idea is to steal that boss because there's a shorter rotation into lane. So like if gillyShark grabs this, it goes right here, whereas if Baby on board grabs it, has to go all the way through lane. Maybe, I don't know. Not sure if it's a consideration for these teams. Concussion Mine from Junkrat. We'll be splitting the Siege Giants a little bit. Power Slide in from the ETC. No Mosh Pit, no 10 talent here. Phase Shift from Brightwing might have been canceled out right there by the Dahaka in the bottom lane. There's a root from Alfarian onto 1. And I think Brightwing has a 10-second cooldown. Yeah, it just came off a cooldown, so that was 10 seconds. Okay. So drag from Dahaka does stall out the phase shift, and ETC does Hearth away. Objective delayed out by Schumann. I was wondering, I was like, that range is a lot for Greymane, so he does have the Quicksilver bullets for the human form auto attack range increase, which I think takes him to 6.5 or 6.6. Porky has the channel. Kaimo not going for the interrupt. It seems like this is a give from the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night, as we have Greymane mid and ETC as well matching that. And I'm just going to quickly check real fast here. 6.6 range. Okay. 5.5 is the base. That makes sense. Dahaka pushing up bottom lane. We do have the Bruiser camp for the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night. And while we're looking at the 10 talent tiers at the top of the screen, we do have some other stats to look at. 19 stacks on the Cassie and 15 on the ETC, as these teams are going to trade the bosses. Brightwing holding. I assume it's... Oh, it's Blink Heal. Okay. I was kind of thinking, I was like, she's holding maybe for Emerald Win for more camp control. Stage Dive ETC was used to get into bottom lane. Anubrak gets the vision. Cassie is still holding. We could see Valkyrie. Valkyrie is really, really good for just that kind of split, that kind of ranged assassin hook, if you will. Top lane, Boss is going to start wailing its way, but seems like gillyShark and Bingo Knight want to press this up a little bit. That's going to be an explosion zone, but Lazy Hydra still goes down. Curse Bullet goes out, not connecting. Ball Lightning will be the pickup for the Cassie as well. No Valkyrie. Some barriers applied, but no kill to be found. Top lane, EKB clearing things out. Bottom lane, Junkrat doing the same. Top lane should find a lot of value in comparison to bottom, just from boss health and the overall waves that were pushed in. I don't think we'll see a trade onto structures. Actually, no, it should be top lane boss. Top lane boss actually might take down Fort now that we have this mini wave and everything. EKB doing their best to clear things out, but that stomp, that's gonna be... Oh wait, no, the wave is distracted by other minions. Kyle Ferguson, he wants this. He wants this, but he shouldn't go for it, and he's gonna respect the Dahaka. Left-hand side, Stark Schumann grabbing the Siege Giant camp. Mid lane, we do have the Bruiser camp. Lazy Hydra in the bush. Waiting. Waiting patiently to see if there's any sort of dive potential. Cavalier, gonna get hit with the Cocoon. Stage Dive is available. Root should come out from Malfurion any second. There's gonna be the Curse Bullet, the dive in. A Cavalier, expulsion zoned away. Does go down. No Stage Dive able to be utilized since the CC train was just a little too on point. Mid lane siege will continue since there is a wave and a little bit of this camp left. No 13 talent here, but it is the opportunity for gillyShark and Bingo Knight to start reeling things back in. Stark over the far side of the wall, but it's okay because the wall is already taken down. Crush gonna dwarf toss in, has the heavy impact. That's going to be Malfurion with the Tranquility. Riptire, a lot thrown on to Lazy Hydra. And that's 3 members slept by the Root of Malfurion. Stage Dive in from Cavalier. ETC finishes out the Prog Rock. The Concussion Mine from Porky saving Schumann. Schumann, never mind, still goes down. And that will be Curse over the side of Baby on Board. Now, what does Baby on Board do with this? Well, they're going to find a Malfurion kill mid. Double sleep for Malfurion, again. And mid lane Fort will fall. Top lane Fort taken down by the Siege Giants. EKB hearthing back. Bottom lane, Anubrak and ETC. That is such a slow fight. But ETC finds the Fort. This will be triple Fort phase to the side of Baby on Board. But what else can they find? Bosses are about 2 minutes away. Bruiser camp on the right is available, but that seems like too much of a waste of time. 16 talent tier should be the priority for Baby on Board. And they should be able to open up a lane for themselves. Seems like top lane will be the priority as this is their boss lane from Baby on Board. Point blank Riptire into Kaimo Tripson, who's able to get away. Yeah, wow. Oh no, Stage Dive ETC, they want this. They're gonna get it. Kaimo Tripson will go down. Schumann trying to find some value with the Curse Bullet, but it's pretty much mitigated by the Brightwing Cocoon. On to Muradin. What was gained by what was gained by Baby on Board? Quite a bit, actually. The 3/4. Huge expulsion zone. Porky trying to back away. Can the members of gillyShark and Bingo Knight make anything happen here? It doesn't seem like it. Shattering Teeth do lock down the advancements of gillyShark and Bingo Knight, and Baby on Board, they back away. Boss up in 1 minute on both sides. I gotta say, Baby on Board, they've done the same thing they did on Sky Temple. They formed a massive talent gap, they formed a kill gap, and they found a huge structural advantage once again. Baby on Board, on pace to take game number 2. But gillyShark and Bingo Knight, we'll see if there's anything up their sleeve to try and, well, turn this around. Oh no, Lazy Hydra tried to go for the burrow over the far side of the wall, but it's not going to work out. The wall was too thick. Lazy Hydra's gonna go down to Mockery. The boss in the bottom is 20 seconds away. They could kind of float around over here, clear a wave or two, and then go for boss. Top lane does have Siege Giants, but still with no Anubrak for 30, I think this is gonna be a free boss over to the side of Baby on Board. Do gillyShark and Bingo Knight try and steal the opposing side with the assumption Oh, wow. Okay. All right. gillyShark and big. It's bold, but it makes sense to me, honestly. This makes actually a lot of sense to go for. So let's see. Let's see what this looks like in the end. Keep front gate and top, full health. Keep front gate and bottom. A little bit of damage already. 16s, though, will be achieved by gillyShark at Bingo Night soon. Oh, no! ETC must have gotten dragged by No, Dahaka's over here. Wait, did he brush talk out immediately or something? No. Wow, I honestly, I can't believe ETC got caught out like that. Cocoon's off cooldown, stage dive's off cooldown. I thought maybe he stage dove it in. We're not base racing, are we? Oh no, gillyShark like to base race. Yeah, Mockery knows. Mockery and Crush, they know. They know that gillyShark and Bingo Night like to base race, and they're not gonna give it to him. Tranquility already used by Chymotrypsin. Lazy Hydra rooted a little bit. Concussion Mind to split a few. Cocoon on to the Junkrat as the Expulsion Zone and the Burrow are a little anti-synergistic. Dahaka clearing bottom, ball lightning onto Lazy Hydra. Lazy Hydra gets annihilated. gillyShark and Bingo Night, they need to back away. They need to get the heck out of here. And Crush does not want that to happen. Chymotrypsin, he's taking a bit of damage. Boss is dealing significant damage to the core as well as Stark on the Zarya. Little juicy on that. Shielding on the bottom lane might fall. Boss actually falls before shielding. Okay, gillyShark at Bingo Night. Okay. Schumann not going for the channel is kind of interesting to me. Oh no, it's because literally he can't see anyone on the map. That's why. I was like, that's interesting. Why didn't he go for it? Well, he literally can't see any of the enemies around. ETC is showing. Oh, so I think Greymane needs to get back to defense. Hey, Wildfire, what's up, bud? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you, my friend. All right. It's kind of anyone's game. There's a win condition for both teams. One good team fight, and it goes to either side. You know me. Caster bias aside, I hope for a game 3. Root onto Malfurion. There's an Expulsion Zone. Excuse me, a root onto ETC. ETC is going to be going down right here. Crushing Air pops the Avatar, gets hit with the Isolation Riptide from the Junkrat, as he does have the extra oomph. Looking for the reset, doesn't get a full one. ETC dead for 55. Junkrat throwing out a bunch of literal junk on the map. The objective is still up in top, but the chase continues. EKB taps a bush. Boss up in 2 minutes and 30. Stormbolt, nice. A Nubarak, though, looking for the impale onto Junkrat. Does find it. Rewind from Crush is activated. He dwarf tosses away. Brightwing gets the channel on the objective. Good to see you, Clip. I hope you're having a fantastic evening. Thanks for swinging by, my bud. I can't talk today. I'm sorry. Wait, gillyShark and Bingo Night? Are they gonna force this? Oh, Brightwing! Zarya with the bubble. There's a Cursed Bullet. That's a cleanse, the Expulsion Zone. And gillyShark and Bingo Night back away. 10 seconds on ETC is not enough of a window to try and end. Dahaka still in bottom lane, clearing things out. Tense. Tense game number 2. I want a game 3, chat. Seriously, bias aside, bias completely aside, I just want to see these teams fight against each other for one more game. I don't want it to be over yet. I know Bandit does, but I don't.
Gather tribute or face the choice.
Alrighty, so Porky in position. No curse for either side, but he will throw out the steel trap. Granted, that steel trap will be shown, as you have the Lazy Hydra vision right there, and he can see it. Bottom lane, they're gonna go for a fort instead of the objective. I guess, hey, it's not cursed. Why not open up the map, take down the consistent catapult pressure, and match it with some of periodic of your own? I think it's actually a fairly smart call. I actually really like that call from gillyShark at Bingo Night. They also don't have 20 talent here, so this also does open up the opportunity for that to happen. Speed barriers going out, Hearth out from a Nubarak. Man, this map is all over the place between these two teams, and I am loving it. 4 to 10 in kills. Almost fully stacked for Dahaka. He's got 138% movement speed when he does tap a bush. And he actually just got it right there, so he's got 140%. A Nubarak on the far side of the wall. Keep your eyes on him. If they can't see him on the opposing side vision. Phase shift in from Brightwing. They're all grouped up. Here comes the big burrow in. There's going to be an Expulsion Zone ETC with the Stage dive into the backline. Isolation goes out. Mockery is low. Mockery goes down. Riptire from the Junkrat finds the full reset. There's going to be another Riptire. Gets almost a full reset. Actually, not at all. He only gets one cooldown. Cavalier so very low. Impale might be what the nail in the coffin was for this ETC. The cow is cooked. Crushinator, the dwarf, he's trying to get away, but the drag will connect. That's a triple kill to the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night. Top lane is open. They can go core. I didn't feel like I needed like some hype music right there because it just got really quiet with just galloping horses. Kyle and Porky gonna make the Titanic defense. I thought Porky was gonna try and backdoor. I was like, no way you can do that, bud. Anyways, gillyShark at Bingo Night. They're heading to core. Sleep onto one. Sleep onto two. Concussion Mind to split, but it doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case. And gillyShark at Bingo Night take map number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I get what I want, and we're heading to a map 3. I'm sure you wanted this too. I don't think, I have a gut feeling that Baby on Board did not want this result. Oh, now that you've won points, it seems as if my points were well spent. Wow, okay, I see how things are, okay. All right, okay, I see how things are, okay. All right, okay. Wow. Game 3 means we win. I agree. All right, I have to get the map stuff situated, and then I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to make a beverage, and we'll get into our next map. Gonna get rid of some of that pre-roll as well, that disgusting pre-roll, so if anyone comes in here, they don't have to watch ads. So, if you got an ad right now, well, you can't even hear me, so it doesn't matter. That's why you should subscribe. If you just subscribe, you'll never see an ad. Easy. You know you want to. I also just realized I'm trying to get people to subscribe who are not able to hear me because of ads, so kind of like shooting myself in the foot with my own ideas here. Okay. I'm a genius. Alrighty. Just waiting for a map. That's good right there. Let's go ahead and swap it on back to Bandit and I. Hello, everyone. Hello. Well, we're getting to a map 3. I'm so excited. We get a map 3. All right, we're waiting to find out what they're gonna go for here. We're just waiting for the map, and then I need to run to the bathroom and etc. Fishing to the fish has already been caught. Exactly. I've pulled the fish out of the bucket and I've gone, sub! All right, I'm gonna let the team know. Okay, so it's gonna be this map. Let me update the map editor. And that goes to that team. All right, I will be right back. I'm gonna go make a beverage. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm pumped. Me too, dude. Me too. I am back. Sorry about that. All right. Your casting is so awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. Ah, the subfish. The finest fish in the sea. Exactly. Bahamut, we picked this map for you. That's our strategy. Thank you. Oh, well, I guess we're going into game. Here we go! I think you might know what map it is. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nexus Gaming Series Nexus Division matchup. My name is Bahamut, joined by Bandit, as you just saw, my best, amazing co-caster. He'll break things down as we get into game number 3, because we're here in game 3 between gillyShark at Bingo Night versus Baby on Board, and let's see where and how we got to Infernal Shrines. The home team this evening is going to be the members of Bingo, or gillyShark at Bingo Night. They won the coin flip initially, opting for first pick for map 1, banning out Towers of Doom and Alterac Pass. Baby on Board, they ban out Volsky Foundry and Dragonshire. Baby on Board took us to map 1, Sky Temple, and won it. It might look like Garden Terror, but you're just completely misreading the image. And as they won map number 1, gillyShark at Bingo Night opted for first pick priority going into map number 2. And so, we will be seeing Baby on Board choose to take us to Cursed Hollow. gillyShark at Bingo Night just won that map, and now so gillyShark at Bingo Night are going to be having to choose the map since Baby on Board have opted for first pick priority. Let's get back into our draft. Let's see how things are evolving, as we will be seeing a Tracer Leoric ban thus far. The best subspecies of it is the prime subfish. It is said that when one catches a prime subfish, they slap Jeff Bezos in the face with the fin before jumping into your boat and spitting out 250. Dude, it's really true. It's really true, Kalis. I'm so glad that you understand the lore of subfish and subspecies and the prime subfish. Thank you so much, Kalis. You really are a good mod. But I will have to take away your mod ship on the 31st for Mod Appreciation Day. Just kidding. I'm not gonna get rid of any of my mods. I guess Mod Appreciation Day is on the same day we have our partner anniversary next Thursday. So next Thursday we'll probably do some viewer games or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Haven't decided. Hogger Hanzo on the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night. Joanna is gonna be picked up by Baby on Board. That is bold of gillyShark at Bingo Night to let through. Bold. Toku, thank you for the hydrate 30 minutes ago that I completely forgot to get. My apologies. Well, Andu and Tychus Joanna. It's Infernal Shrines. They could ban a solo laner they don't want to deal with up against Hogger. Oh, because solo lane Joanna is an option as well, that's why. Solo lane Joanna is something that I feel like Cavalier Guest would be running. Hey Remix, what's up, bud? I know, Queen, I'm right there with you. I'm surprised that the Joanna was let through. I really wonder what gillyShark and Bingo Night are thinking. I guess they really wanted to ban Mockery's Tracer. I'll be honest. Out of all of the tanks in Heroes of Storm, Mei feels like the weakest to me. Maybe that's not true. Maybe Arthas is. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of how much we don't see Mei. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's the issue. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't know. Like Mei is such a hit or miss hero for me. I feel like when Mei is good, she's good. When she's bad, she's bad. And I feel like you can say that about any hero, but it feels very polarized. It doesn't feel like, well, she could be good. You know, it doesn't feel like you get that. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Let me go ahead and get the Twitch prediction going here. Uther last pick, so it is, my two favorite. Hey, Grits, what's up, bud? I mean, to be honest, if I had to play against Mockery, I'd probably ban Tracer as well. I'll be honest. I will be honest. If I had to play against Mockery, I would ban his Tracer. All right. The final bet of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. The final Twitch prediction of the evening. The final Twitch prediction. I want to see big gambles. Big gambles. Who wins Infernal Shrines Map 3? Who takes the cake? Who's going to win our best of 3 series here? Get your gambles in. You got a minute and 10 or so seconds from when you're hearing me say this. Get your gambles in. I want to see some big bets. I believe in you, chat. I believe in you. And I know you believe in yourself. All right? Oh, I'm breaking things. There we go. Alrighty, on the left-hand side, we have the members of gillyShark at Bingo Night, or Bingo for short. Chess Leader on the Hanzo. Stark on the Mei. Lazy Hydra play the Hogger. EKB on the Uther, and an AFK Tassadar played by Schumann. A little bit of role swapping right there. A little bit of role swapping. Over on the right-hand side, Baby's on board. They could take this series as well. We have got Crush on the Joanna, Mockery on the Tychus, Cavalier on the Diva, Porky on the Genji, and Tarask, aka Kyle Ferguson, on the Anduin. Let's go ahead and check out them level 1s and see what our engagements look like. We got Hammer the Lightbringer, we got some Static Charge, we got some Symbol Geometry. The expectation is to take the Exploding Arrow at level 4 for some Shrine clear, but we'll see. Thank you, chat, for gambling. I really do appreciate it. Let's get those Bandit Bucks moved around. Force Wall from Tassadar coming out. Cavalier mech is getting low. Good bounce from Lazy Hydra. Chastise will kind of jump onto Chess Looter. Porky? Yeah, okay. That was extremely aggressive. He does have the Agile Dismount, which is enemy heroes hit with the landing arrow are slowed by 30% for 2 seconds, so maybe he was just going for that slow in the rotation, but seemed very risky. Hey, Desert, good to see you, bud. I know I've seen you recently, but I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's going great, and I hope the new job is treating you amazingly. Nice bounce from Lazy Hydra. Should be able to get away. Cavalier will lose the mech, which is actually half a kill. The Diva mech counts for half, the Diva pilot counts for half. That's why you're going to see that 0.5 right there. And 0.5, that yields 173 extra HP, or experience. Stark on the camp for bottom lane. A little bit of blind into the bush. Nice from Stark to check with the snow blind. Crush scene right there. Sonic Arrow does see. Condemn from Joanna. Joanna steps on the point. Chess Looter getting very low. Mockery just shredding through this enemy. But there's a little bit of a split as the camp does go over the side of gillyShark at Bingo Night. We have... That's a great dive from Genji. First blood going over to Porky. Schumann wants to get away, but Genji slightly... Oh, the shield glare. Oh, no! gillyShark at Bingo Night are falling apart! They did get the camp. But they hemorrhage 1,000 experience over to the enemy team. Frozen Punisher first. He's going to be coming up in the bottom. And that is a solid level lead now formed. Let's see if I'm right all 3 games. All right, come on now, Queen. Game number 2, you started blaming me at the start. Oh, I hope my points weren't sped bad. And then you come out at the end of the game and you're like, oh, no, it seems like I bet correctly. No. Don't you take that game to credit. That's all me. All right, induction is a gillyShark at Bingo Night bingo card thing, so... Let's see what's gonna happen. Actually, really quickly, I need to check the bingo card for something. Okay, it's just play as Genji. You don't have to win as Genji or Hanzo. Full level lead at level 4 is... Oh, I agree. But, you know, it's still early game, so early game experience is very, very forgiving in comparison. Stun. Knock into the wall from Lazy Hydra. Cavalier does have the Mecha Explosion available. Look to see that utilized as the mech gets low, and actually you can see that right there. Stark goes in with the icing. Cryo Freeze will be popped as well. Stark very low, needs to get out, and does go down. A 4th kill over to the side of Baby on board as Diva is going to push in with the Jet Propulsion. Excuse me, with her boost. Stun from Uther. Lazy Hydra trying to knock back enemies. Oh, trust me, I'm not taking credit for the correct guess. I'm just taking credit for trust. Oh, wow. Wow, Queen. Wow. How dare you? Taking credit for trusting me. Fallen Shamans in top lane look like they're going to be dealt with. Actually, the gillyShark at Bingo Night Fallen Shaman is going to be more... Yeah, it's going to be pushing harder, I guess is the better way to say it. Frozen Punisher bottom lane, dealing 332 damage into structures. Stark looking for the bait over the wall. Does get it. Give baby on board early. Team lead must have been on the bingo sheet. Oh, man. That's rough. That's rough. Porky over the wall, but he's got an agility. He's fine. Actually, I gotta say, we see little value from the Punisher in bottom lane. Diva Mech is lost once again, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, that's why you see one full kill. That is not a lot of value from a Punisher. I mean, yes, the tower is on a sliver of HP, maybe 5%, but getting just a gate and some damage onto a fort, that feels very minimal for, what was that, Arcane as well? No, that was Frozen. Frozen Punisher. Doesn't seem like it was actually a lot of value gained. Anyways, Tassledar's full shock ray build. Personally, a build that I like to go myself. Hanzo going for a bit of a mixture here. Does have the simple geometry, explosive arrows, as well the Dragon Hungers. Porky split from the team, deflection used. Force wall from the Tassadar. Delays Cavalier from boosting back, but Cavalier dumps the Diva Mecha Explosion into the fort front gate. EKB in an awkward spot, tries to get away and will fall. 10 talent here goes over to the side of Baby on board first. Unless, no, I mean not unless. Cavalier and the rest of the team, I mean that's another mech to be lost. Force wall from Tassadar a little bit late. Lazy Hydra coming in. A little bit of a staggering blow and a loot horde. Genji going in deep, trying to find the big kills, and Tychus gets the snipe over the wall. Whoo! Baby on board. Well, they're looking a lot more aggressive than babies on board. I don't know what. Sorry. You think the Diablo ban was a mistake? That could have been. Solo lane Joanna is definitely something that Cavalier would run if I'm not mistaken. So here's the thing though. gillyShark at Bingo Night consistently ban out Diablo. If you go back and look at a lot of their drafts, they ban out Diablo in the 1-2 phase a lot. So I think gillyShark at Bingo Night do not like playing against Diablo. Either that or they think he's a lot stronger than others consider him. So I think there's something, that's the only logic that I can throw at that. I do kind of agree, like, I don't think the Diablo would have been better for the draft of Baby on board, but I think gillyShark at Bingo Night are playing to their strengths, or at least denying enemies of what they think they're weak against. That's also a possibility too. Like, for example, like, if I'm playing with my friends, I'll suggest Diablo a lot of times because I feel like I can get punished by a good Diablo player. And I know that I'm lining up for walls and blah, 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 but I'm still just, mechanically, I'm not the best player in the world. Anyways, Stark goes in, Mecha Explosion. That's a really good avalanche, actually. Can they, yep, I was gonna say, can they delay that out? Kyle a little far forward, some pings go out, but he's fine. Oh, no, Queen, no worries at all. I'm not saying you're wrong by any means. I'm just trying to let you know at least what I understand, because even then, drafting is such a nuance. Like, without literally talking to a team, you have no idea what their actual intentions are. It could be possibly that every NGS Nexus Division team can play Diablo really well. That could just be it too. Or gillyShark, they don't like playing against it, or it's a weakness for them. It could be any of those things. Wait, May is broken, never mind. Ban Diablo every game. Stark 500 IQ. Oh, Bandit, that's a toot right there, bud, huh? Woo-wee! Oh, that's a Bandit toot. Oh my god, sorry. Sorry to anyone watching back the replay or currently listening. Dear Lord. Whoo, he can just gas out the whole room. God dang. Jump from the Punisher onto Mockery. Top lane fort will be falling. So we'll see 1-for-1 structure in total on the map. Bottom lane. Oh, wait, Hogger mid. Lazy Hydra has the Shockwave. Goes for the bounce, cancels it early, gets the knock into the wall. Shockwave? No, it's too late. He should have gone for it more immediately. Shockwave from Tassadar does tickle Porky. There's going to be a nice force wall. There's a stun. Porky finds the Stark, but Stark misses the Snowblind. The Nexus forces will take down Porky, but here comes Cavalier with some damage. No Mecha Explosion. Chastise goes out from Tarask. Stark getting low here. Divine Storm. There's going to be the Avalanche from May. Falling Sword from Joanna gets her out of this hairy situation or sticky situation. And it's still, in my opinion, it's going to be an advantage to Baby on board. Genji may have died, but so much was exhausted to try and get more than just that. Tiny Tina's Wonderland releases this Friday. I honestly didn't realize it till I looked at a Wisdom tweet earlier today. There was a tweet from Wisdom asking, what are you going to play on Friday? And I was like, Dark Souls, duh. And then I saw the Tiny Tina thing, and I'm like, oh, dang it. But I usually play Borderlands stuff off stream, and I have a buddy that I usually play with, so, and he's at Adepticon, so I'm not pressured just yet. I will say this, the moment I say, hey, do you want to play Tiny Tina's, he's going to be like, why don't you buy Elden Ring instead? I know he's going to say that. I know he's going to say that. Isn't it only on Epic, Raz? Doesn't Epic have exclusive rights to the Tiny Tina thing? Or is it not that and I'm just mistaken? I thought Epic had the rights to the release. Sorry, I was gonna use my cursor to jump up here faster, but I was drinking some beverage. Mid lane fort does go down. Next objective is Mortar mid, so if won by the side of Baby on board with their solid level lead and talent to your advantage, this could be devastating to gillyShark at Bingo Night. Keep front gates available, but this is a late game Punisher. Mortar, considered the weakest, but it does deal decent damage. Genji far forward, but should have some maneuverability to back away. It's on other stuff too? Okay, then I'm mistaken, my apologies. Crush stepping in. That's a great avalanche on the far side of the wall. Falling Sword. Ah! Stark tried to go for the interrupt. Didn't work out. And that is going to be Crush backing away. A heroic for a heroic. But we're talking two different cooldowns. We're talking 80-second cooldown. 90-second cooldown to, I believe, a 60-second cooldown. Oh, sorry. That was the wrong talent. Where are you? 50-second. My apologies. Unless Epic has early release, I'm not sure. I know you could pre-order it on Epic. That's the only reason why I thought, because I feel like I haven't seen any sort of pre-order stuff on Steam for it. It might be on like PlayStation and Xbox and stuff. But I guess the better question is on PC. On PC, maybe it's only Epic. Regardless, doesn't matter. Most of the heroics off cooldown. D.Va gonna boost in, does have the Mecha Explosion. Commandeer Odin does come down from Mockery, as this is going to be D.Va trying to stop some of the... Oh, they tried to interrupt the Mecha Explosion. Good bounce from Lazy Hydra. Light Bomb from the Enduin as the Shockwave comes through, but the Falling Sword will mitigate any sort of CC onto the Genji. The chase continues on to EKB, who does go down. That's Stark popping the Cryo Freeze, able to back away. Well, Lazy Hydra clears top lane, 16s apiece, and this is going to be mid lane with the Border Punisher. Steam says planned release date coming soon, so that makes it seem like it won't be on Steam when it releases. Looking at vendors right now, only saw prices on Epic. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. You might be able to get it on like other consoles, like PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox, blah, blah, blah. But I think PC-wise, it might just be only the Epic Store. Anyways, zoning arrow from Chest Looter. Mortar Punisher. Porky goes in with agility. As a reminder, he does have that level 1 agile dismount for the slow. Oh, you actually have to be mounted for that. Sorry, I've been misunderstanding it. Lazy Hydra go. Oh no! Wow! A lot of heroics just used right there. None of them actually finding any sort of major value. Cavalier might lose their mech on the Diva. Commandeer Odin again. Commandeer Odin comes down again. That's a 100-second cooldown used twice within this just siege and engagement. Mid lane keep will be going down. They're looking to go core. Porky doesn't seem very confident in this team. Porky's already like, I'm gone, later. And that actually might be a bad call. Stark wants to go in. The slows are there, but it's not enough. All right, well, Porky, you made an okay call for now. Well, 20 talent tiers looming. Diva's working on this. She does get her mech. There's going to be an arrow from Hanzo. Stark goes for the bot, but he can't connect onto it. Camp is stolen away. Is there any punishment? Tassadar does use the shadow. Oh, Stark, are you going to be good here? Any cryo freeze available? Divine Storm will be used. Diva loses her mech. Falling Sword from the Joanna. Mockery a little bit low. Shockray from Tassadar just come out. Does have the Thermal Lance. I mean, I don't know where Lazy Hydra's going, but they're finding a kill apparently. Staggering blow into Porky, who pops the deflect, the Dragon's Blade. Crush steps back in. EKB load the Shockray with the percent-based damage. Thermal Lance value. Meanwhile, though, mid lane, gillyShark at Bingo Night. They gotta get out of here. Porky delaying things out. EKB with the stun. Porky goes down. Are you kidding? What a freaking map number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Woo. There's a camp on map, exactly remixed. That actually might have been the window for gillyShark at Bingo Night to get back into this game. Good spins. God tier spins. God tier spins from Lazy Hydra right there. Lazy Hydra did more math than I've ever been able to do on my stream in just that few seconds. That was insanity. And that also, as I said, that's the gap closer right there. Look at the experience deficit or difference in heroic kills. 7 to 11. Nice, Slurpees. 700 difference though in favor of gillyShark at Bingo Night. 20 talent tiers here. We'll show those 20s in just a second. Gonna show the other little stats here really quickly. Stun onto Diva. A little bit of damage from the Shockray of Tassadar. Not sure if that's done just yet. Porky dove in. Dragon Blade almost off cooldown. Look to see a Dragon Blade plus Light Bomb combo. Look at Porky on the left side of our screen. Agility over the wall. No one checking bush. Porky goes in with the Swift Strike, and he stuns. Divine Storm, Stark, Force Wall. Porky in a bad spot. Falling Sword is here. Porky is trying to back away. The Blizzard doesn't. Oh, no, it's a Kaibo cleanse from Kyle. Meaning the Leap of Faith was attempted, but it's not going to be enough. Uther does have the upgrade at level 20, so Uther is not going to be respawning. Oh, no. That's a dead Tassadar. Things are not looking for good for gillyShark at Bingo Night, but maybe they are. Big spin from Hogger gets out of the mecha explosion. It's a 2-for-1. And as I mentioned, Uther does not have redemption at level 20, so he cannot respawn. Did go for the Divine Hurricane. Whew. So Hanzo clears bottom. gillyShark at Bingo Night still have their fort. They've got a little bit of protection. They've got a little bit of a barrier. And it seems like gillyShark at Bingo Night, they're going to eat the objective. They're going to push out waves, build a little space, and look for the defense. Well, that space I talked about is no longer there as the fort goes down. Camps to be grabbed. Still offering just counter pressure. That's big for gillyShark at Bingo Night. This is actually a really, really good call in my opinion. They know they can't win the objective. Going in is a bit of suicide. Though, look at this mid-wave clear already. Genji and them are showing, and Chesler and Stark are like, we better hightail it out of here. And they will. The reason I'm saying that these camps are really, really good and not going up there and poking is a smart idea, due to the fact that these waves with catapults will constantly be coming in. So just kind of having some sort of deep push into the lanes is really beneficial. Now, D.Va, yeah, the unfortunate thing on the opposing side is that D.Va and all the rest 39 the objective, and there's no way that they're going to allow these waves to kind of get pushed back on the side of Baby on Board. Oh my god. I am tense for both of these teams, I'm not gonna lie. Stun onto one. Hanzo rips an arrow. D.Va should, yeah, okay, she's just gonna pop her defense matrix. I'm seriously worried for both these teams. I'm rooting for both. Light Bomb, Genji, EKB's the target. Any Divine Storms, Divine Storm pop, EKB expecting to die. There's gonna be a Force Wall out. And that is Uther going down. Shock Ray gets the mech from Cavalier. We do have Twilight Archon. Any Shock Rays from Tassadar? Not enough to kill Cavalier. There's no way they zone them away. There's no way in this world where there isn't a singular skeletal defender that goes quickly over the side of Baby on Board. Also, catapults mid lane. Stark icing in. There's going to be Genji going to the backline. Falling Sword from the Joanna to just stop any sort of CC. And Porky popping off right now. Gonna find the double kill with the help of Joanna. Make it a triple kill. Catapult's already taking down some of the shielding mid. Stark taking the enemy team on a bit of an adventure. Doesn't want to be part of any sort of pentakill. Hearth. Mockery reads it. Blinded. There's the damage. Pentakill in favor for the side of Baby on Board. And Baby on Board, they advance to core. The shielding is already being scratched. It's looking like game number 3 goes over to Baby on Board. A fantastic back and forth. A wonderful series in total. But Baby on Board, they take the series. And they will be killing Uther again. GG, well played over to the side of Baby on Board. What a series. What a series indeed. That was actually really, really fun.
What up, Bahamut?
Well, Porky was asking, but I only want one of you, so bye, Porky.
Only one.
I just threw him out of the lobby. Bye, Porky.
Let's go. Bye, Porky.
I told Kyle only one. I told Kyle only one. You got here first. Porky, get out of here.
Dude,
No, Porky.
Mockery
no.
just said.
No, Porky, get out. Get out, Porky. Mockery was here first. No, it's okay. I'll bring him back in. We can do a double interview. That's cool. Whatever.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so let's talk about this series. First things first. Mockery, how does it feel to get 3 heroes banned out against you? Because it feels like map 2, there was 3 target bans against you.
Bro, it's my existence, okay? I do not exaggerate when I say I'm the most target banned person in Heroes of the Storm.
It is
okay?
It's true. It is very true, actually.
So it is nothing out of the ordinary, all right? I'm just saying I am used to this. I am resilient. I do not have a hero pool. I have a hero ocean. Okay? I am vibing regardless.
Is this like hey CCL teams draft me? I've got an ocean of heroes. Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm too good for CCL. You
Wow!
know, those players are washed. You know, that's
I don't
why
even
they
think
didn't
he
draft
signed
me
up.
season 1. Season 1, they didn't draft me because they wanted the league to be fair.
Wow.
You know?
Well, you know what? I'll
That's
make sure I
how it
tell Jules tomorrow when we have our meeting, and I'll let her know what you said. Porky, question for you. On map number 3, this Infernal Shrines, you know, they draft all this stuff, all these stuns, all this control. Were you worried at all as a Genji? Because point-click stuns on a Genji can be very, very terrifying.
Yeah, it is. I think it was manageable though because I have the Falling Sword Joe.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the reasons I thought Genji was viable there.
Okay.
As Crush just falling towards me whenever I want to go, and in the Uther isn't a problem. The only time it didn't work out was when I got Divine Hurricane in the top shot.
that was good. That was really good.
Dude,
I saw the play,
so
but
bad.
Dude, we're all just like setting up for the objective, and then Porky just goes, "What? He has Divine Hurricane?" We just see him in the middle of their team, and we're just like, "What are you doing, dude?"
It's a good series. Yeah.
D got canceled. Yeah, my D got canceled by Divine Hurricane. That was gonna be fine.
You never want your D to get canceled ever. When and also the cool thing too is with the composition you guys built, the Falling Sword is I think your lowest heroic cooldown on your team, if I'm not mistaken, at 50 seconds. So it's like anytime you want to go in, you pretty much have it. So that was really cool. I just want to quickly
Baha, if I could just touch on that really quick.
touch all over it.
Oh, okay. So what I liked about that comp was that I felt that we could basically take a fight whenever we want it, because we have really sick skirmish with our low cooldowns with our Genji, but then we also have the insane shrine capabilities with the Odin with the slightly longer cooldowns. So then we're ready for a fight whenever it pops up. You know,
oh, yeah.
Like anytime we catch anybody lacking, I'm popping my D on that Mei. You know, I'm absolutely shredding our health bar. Light bomb's ready to go. We had that trade in mid where we traded Avalanche for Falling Sword, and I'm like, bro, that's a huge cooldown trade in our favor. Like, it was massive, dude. Shout out to Cav for the draft, man.
Yeah. No, I actually literally noted that exactly when it happened too. I was like, that is a massive trade, and it's like, well, 50 seconds versus 90 seconds on the Avalanche. The one thing that I really need to ask you is, why did Porky's portrait not match the rest of the team?
Well, my portrait is for, I reserve it specifically for our HRCS team, the Man Chickens, 2-time HRCS champions.
It's just,
so
Porky will tell you what he will, but the reality is that we have 4 team players and then Porky.
I was literally gonna say, are you missing a team player per se? Like, is this is just turned from an interview to flaming
I
Porky?
just do my own thing.
He's a lone wolf out here with his
lone
shades.
wolf.
But that's an oxymoron! Wolves are notoriously the biggest pack animal. Come on! Get out of here with that! All right.
The alpha.
Yeah, exactly. No, seriously. This was a really fun series. I was really hoping for a map 3 because, honest to God, gillyShark at Bingo Night versus Baby on Board. This was such a fun series to cast. Like you all really played against each other so very well, and this was just good Heroes of Storm. But of course, for both of you, and I'll start with Mockery, are there any shouts that you'd like to give? The floor is all yours before we get out of this interview.
Shout outs to the person in my Twitch chat asking me, do you have any tips for expanding my hero pool? I think I'm the funniest person that you could ask that question. Also, shout outs to my team. I love playing with these guys, and I missed playing with them last week. So shout out Cav, Porky, all them, the rest of them, they know their names. You
have a Twitch stream, where can people find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Bahamut Gaming.
I stream.
Right. Oh, my bad. I'm Mockery TV, MOCHRIE TV, baby. Follow me. Bahamut Gaming subs, stop giving your subs. Give them to me instead.
No, wait, no, I need those. Look, I tried to get you a plug. Don't take my subs. Also,
it's a dog-eat-dog world out here.
To the person asking Mockery about how to expand your pool, I have a very simple answer for you. Grandmaster told this to me long time ago, and you know what the answer is? Play the game. Just play the game.
Oh, shit.
Play the fucking game. Porky, you've been sitting silently and patiently. Any shouts that you'd like to give, my friend?
Well, I guess shout-outs to my team and to Mockery.
Oh.
Wow.
I guess also shout out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GTPorky. I usually stream my Storm League games, so if you want to see me mauled at Grandmaster players, you can find me there. Thanks for casting the game, Bahamut. Always appreciate it. Looking forward to watching the VOD later and getting flamed for my Genji.
Oh, it's great.
Divine Hurricane.
Bro, I'm getting flamed. We were winning the whole series, and then I just, like, got in that game, too. I got over the wall, dude. That engaged by Hydra, man, I see you, dude. That was good, but but I'm malding after that one.
Well, thank you both for the interview. Congratulations on your victory. Congratulations on a fantastic series, and I look forward to seeing you further down in NGS Season 13. Have a good night.
Hell yeah.
Thank
See you
you.
later, Bahamut.